Welcome back to part 2 right here in Jim Boy's Kitchen. Remember what this was? We got it marinated, bunjal in the cassava. Yeah, cassava curry. Alright, so now this is part 2, folks, continuing from part 1. You're going to start with part 1 as we did the preparation, how to get it done. Now look at this, folks, nice bunjal cassava. Now at this point we're going to add the water. We're going to add the bad boy water in here because now we're ready to cook this bad boy. Alright, this cassava curry. We're going to put the, treat it like regular chicken curry you're making because it's cassava. Same amount of time it's going to take to actually cook like chicken, alright? So now we're going to bunjal this. We're going to cook this bad boy curry down, and when the cassava come to a texture of the yuca, we're going to add that bad boy shrimp with the okra, and that's it. Then we're going to check it for salt, add more salt inside if needed, alright? So, this is Jim Boy's Kitchen Part 2, continues cassava curry. Alright folks, got the water there to submerge the cassava. That's perfect. What do you call that? Surva or gravy. So now we're going to let this bad boy cook down. I'm going to cover it down and let it do its thing. And then later on we're going to put that bad boy shrimp on the okra. Let it cook for about 10 minutes. Alright, got to big up the man, Mr. Vic. This cassava curry part 2 and part 1 are both dedicated to you, Mr. Vic, a wonderful viewer, a follower to Jim Boy's Kitchen, and a subscriber. Number 1 subscriber, Mr. Vic, wherever you are, whichever country you are from. Whichever country you're from, once again, Mr. Vic, I don't know wherever in the world you're from. I know you're a follower for Jim Boy's Kitchen and you love the dishes. Well, I thank you very much. Number 1 subscriber once again. And this dish is dedicated, cassava curry, to you, Mr. Vic, as requested, part 1 and part 2. And for the other viewers and the other subscribers, for you also. And even if you're not a subscriber as yet, it is for you also. Cassava curry. Now folks, look at this, cooking away, boiling away. Let it go for another 10 minutes. And when it becomes tender, then we will add the shrimp and the okra because those take very fast to cook. And folks, Jim Boy's Kitchen making cassava curry. Alright, today. And with that we got some shrimp. I'm going to put some shrimp inside with some okra, some bad by Jim Boy's okra. Now, for those that missed out part 1, if you look for it, search down the channel, you're going to see part 1. The preparation with some onions, some garlic powder, some curry powder, some masala, some turmeric, some salt, seasoning salt, some black pepper. That's all about it. And we bunjal, show you, you're going to see part 1 how I bunjal the cassava, how I clean the shrimp, how I cut the cassava up. And so you're going to love it. All right, folks? Part 1, continue part 2 here. All right. We let it cook down a little bit. Alright, after 15 minutes, cassava curry. Look at it, coming up strongly. Cassava is getting tender. The smell is up there. Oh man, nice. Cassava curry, folks. Oh man, we're going to kick it up a notch now. I'm going to show you what I'm going to add inside. Make it my way, Jim Boy's Kitchen way. You will love it. Remember, part 1 continue on part 2 here, right? Yeah, cassava curry is made delicious, folks. Oh man, at this point, the cassava is getting nice and beautiful texture here. We're treating it like chicken, alright? Same time it takes almost to cook like chicken, just a little bit faster. Alright, with that we're going to add now the okra. Add the okra inside, kick it up a notch. Beautiful, oh man. So when you look at the plate, when you go into your plate to eat, you're not only going to get cassava, you're going to have something else to kick it up a notch, something exciting to look forward for, right? Is that the bite of that okra with that cassava in that wonderful curry with your rice and dal and all of that wonderful thing. Yeah, and now, look at this, folks. We're going to cover this bad boy. Reason why we put the okra before the shrimp, because the shrimp is already, I kind of steamed it, stir-fry it very fast to hold in that wonderful seasoning on it, all right? So the okra takes a little bit more time than the shrimp. So we put the okra, give it a 5 minutes ahead start, all right? Starting time 5 minutes ahead of that shrimp. So by the time this okra is done, become tender, that shrimp gonna go in there for another 2-3 minutes. Man, this bad boy cassava curry is ready. Look at this, folks. Oh, man. Beautiful, becoming nice and tendery. And oh, man, you had smell of vision. Caution, once again, caution. Please don't bite your screen. Don't bite that screen. Hey, Mr. Vake and the family there, wherever you are. Well, this dish is dedicated to you also, as requested. All right, part one. You're going to look for part one, continue part two here. So we're going to cover this bad boy with the okra for another 10 minutes. All right, 8 minutes into the cooking process with that okra coming along very nicely. Oh man, cassava curry, folks. And meantime, this is going on here. The cassava curry coming up nicely with the okra. Something I remember, my interest to share this with everyone. I do understand, we know crime is all over the world, but thinking about that situation that took place recently where a father came out on Facebook and so forth and expressed his feelings to everyone about his 20-year-old son that died of cancer and was buried in Guyana in those tombstone, that sealed concrete squares that they built above the ground to have that body rest in peace in the casket and all of that. It's very sad to know that robbers broke that cement tomb. And what they did, they took the body out of the casket of that 20-year-old boy and cut off his fingers and took away the ring he was buried with, his cell phone and everything. And they left his body on the ground, and it's very sad that happened. We thought things have changed because of everyone is getting almost what they needed. Not expecting such a robbery to take place. Even when you're alive, you get robbed. When you die, you're getting robbed. What is the world coming to? And also, I remember back in the years, maybe a long time ago, this happened to a gentleman somewhere in Manripo also, where this happened. They cut off his finger and took away the ring. Now, my opinion is, all right, that's all said and done. It's very sad that that situation happened. But my take on this is, if somebody already died, why? You're going to give them gold to carry with them. They're not going to use it. They're not going to show it off to nobody. The body's going to rot and the gold is going to be there, which is going to give temptation for the living. The wicked ones that are living, knowing that the gold is there, and hey, gold doesn't fade. So they're going to look at, it's hard time. Let's go get some gold and sell it, whatever the case may be, and make some money. So, when people are alive, if you don't care to give them flowers when they're alive, why giving them flowers when they're dead? It's the same thing, I hope he was having all this gold on his finger when he was alive, not when he died. So, in a sense, now I must say that it doesn't make no sense bury the dead with all this gold and diamond. Because it's no use for them, just tempting the living bad ones, if you know what I'm saying, all right? So I think that's an invitation for robbery right there. All right, and it's a very sad situation that that situation became an invitation. They should left him to rest in peace with whatever he have earned. Hey, whatever he has gotten for his burial, they should have left him alone. Anyhow, this teaches a lesson, folks. Try not to bury your loved ones with gold and diamond. If whilst they're alive, give it to them. All right, don't give it to them when they're dead. That's invitation for the bad ones to go and interrupt their peace. All right, just a little opinion and advice from Jim Boy's Kitchen here. Very sad situation that took place to that young man, that he couldn't even rest in peace. And I'm very sorry for the very sorry for the family, the father and the mom, and the entire family. My condolences to you. I know you as parents, you grieved a lot, but take heed. It doesn't make no sense giving them gold and diamond in their casket or their grave, because it's an invitation to have bad people thinking negatively, all right? Yeah. Hey, back to this. Meantime, I was talking to you there, folks. Got this nice okra tenderizing in this wonderful cassava curry here. And then we're going to, in about 5 minutes, we're going to add that shrimp. The bad boy shrimp take 1 minute to fully cook, all right? Okay, so we're going to cover this bad boy here, shrimp curry. Hey, not shrimp curry, cassava curry is the star of the show with the co-star, the shrimp and the okra. Ha ha ha. Once again, keep in mind, folks, we got part one where the preparation was there for this dish, all right? A nice cassava curry, kicked up a notch with some nice Jim Boy's shrimp and okra, Jim Boy's kitchen, all right? So now, I'm going to show you something. It's been about 15 minutes with this cassava, which is fully cooked. Nicely done. Look at that. Oh, man. You could eat it as roti and dal, too, And got the okra coming up with a nice tender texture. Now, at this point, it's time to add the bad boy shrimp, which already I stir-fried very lightly. Add the bad boy shrimp in there now. Oh, man, look at that. Beautiful. With that okra and the cassava is the star of the show. Cassava curry with some nice kicked up a notch. So when you eat the cassava, when you picked up a cassava like this to eat with your roti or your dal and rice or your plain rice, whatever the case may be, when you put this cassava inside that plate, there's always something to look forward for. Always something. Ha ha ha! A nice okra. Yeah. And if you want to look forward for more stuff, no big deal. You got some shrimp floating around there. Look at that. Ha ha ha! Some bad boy shrimp. So that's how you're gonna do it, folks. Beautiful kicked up a notch cassava curry. Treat it like as if you do fish or chicken curry. Ha ha ha, because you want the cassava to be tenderer, all right? But you don't want it to be mushy and mashed up, all right? So careful when you move it around. Try not to mash it up, all right? Right now the cassava is all tenderized. We just bring in the shrimp now to a fully 100% cooked. And it's not going to be rubbery because it's kind of a broiling in that liquid. Also, we got the texture of the okra already. Oh, man, look at that. Beautiful cassava curry. So, Mr. Vic, one for you, brother. Cassava curry, follow part one to go down to part two right here. Yeah. You and your family, brother. And I'll tell you what, beautiful cassava curry kicked up a notch by Jim Boy's Kitchen. Easy, step by step, all right? Just don't miss part one, all right? Don't miss part one so you can follow it all the way to part two. Click it up there. You let it go for another 5 minutes. Wow. Cassava curry done, folks. Everything is fully cooked there. We got that wonderful shrimp inside with that wonderful okra. Time to pull this bad boy out. Oh, man. Bring out, when you dip, you dip out. Whatever comes out, you pull it out. Look at that. Beautiful. Delicious cassava curry. Put some okra inside. Oh, man. Look at that, folks. Got some shrimp kicking on there. Oh, man. Look at that. I want you to make it my way. Jim Boy's Kitchen way. You will love it, folks. Delicious cassava curry. Got the texture of the cassava there. All right. That bad boy is ready. Look at this. You could feed a barriette, And this dish costs less than $20, all right? Believe it or not, folks, the shrimp was only $8. The okra, I picked it up for like $4. And the cassava was what, $6? Can't go wrong. Delicious. Mr. Vic, once again, this dish is for you. Yeah, and the other folks. And there it is, folks. Cassava curry. Jim Boy's Kitchen way, kicked up a notch. Yummy, yummy. Got the shrimp there. Texture of the shrimp, the okra, the cassava, and cut it up nice pieces like that, like chicken size, like you're making a bunjal. Time for the taste, folks. And I hope you enjoyed this one because it's me and you with cassava curry. Once again, if you like this dish, remember to continue to look at part 1 so you see the preparation of this beautiful cassava curry. Mr. Vic and family, once again, thank you very much for subscribing, following my channel. And your request has come true. Your dream has come true there. Cassava curry kicked up a notch with okra and shrimp. Try it my way, you'll love it. And to all you other wonderful subscribers, thank you too. Once again, folks, if you do like my dish, well, if you like this dish, please subscribe, ring the notification bell, press the like button and share like you crazy for more beautiful dishes by Jimboy's Kitchen. Kicked up a notch. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I can't stop eating. Try this bad boy okra. Try the bad boy okra. Bad boy shrimp. So, the secret is, when you make cassava curry, you know it's cassava curry, that's the star of the show. But you want to surprise yourself in a dish. Something to look forward for at all times. What do you pretend? This is a hassa? Hassa? Chicken? Yeah. Beautiful dishes. Folks, until the next one, I thank you very much once again for enjoying my dishes, my scenery, or whatever Jimboy's Kitchen offer. I could feel a battaglia with this. Until the next one, folks. Thank you very much once again. Jimboy's Kitchen. Make it my way, you'll love it. Thank you again.